hope Sora's okay.
He'll be just fine as long as Riku's with him.
Huh? You don't think... No! Master Yen said...
Look! It's a raven!
Uh-oh.
That raven is Maleficent's.
What's he got?
Huh?
Why, that's Minnie's.
Well?
Huh?
Gorge, what's it say?
It's from Maleficent. She's kidnapped Minnie.
She took Queen Minnie!
The letter says for me to return to Disney Castle, or else.
Mickey, there is no time to waste.
Okay, you fellas stay here.
King Mickey, we're going with you!
Gosh, I guess you're right, pals. We friends need to stick together. Master Yen Sid, we'll be back.
The timing is too perfect, too calculated. Maleficent must sense a change in the forces of darkness. A change like Xehanort.
Oh, steady on there, Mr. Yensid. Let's not suck that Xehanort dick too hard right now, although that is to come a little bit later. But greetings, I'm Solidus-Skully, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. And as we name more Dream Eaters some silly names and vulgar euphemisms, yeah, the game finally remembered that Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are there, and apart from just spending most of their day twiddling their thumbs, have finally decided to give them a mission. And in turn also realized that Pete and Maleficent are still very much around. You didn't really technically get to see it beforehand because I kind of skimmed over the whole, Kingdom Hearts coded Sugar Me Doo. Oh, actually, hang on, no, I think I show off the thing later. Whatever, the point is that after entering the datascape and having a whole Kingdom Hearts coded adventure, sort of tying into future elements such as, Union Cross and all that kind of jazz, yeah. Basically, Pete and Maleficent are off searching for something rather important. But, it's not kidnapping, members of the royal family, which in and of itself will actually get a bit of a revelation, as we see later on in the world, but, yeah, it's neither here nor there in this case. Anyway, the point is that, they're finally making use of, your legacy Disney characters. Anyway, this is Gangster Who, an owl dream eater. Because remember, if you don't give a hoot, who will? Anyway, apart from, being, ooh, cuddle me and ruffle my fur so we can make a wish. Clap your hands if you believe, children. Yeah. I don't quite remember what exactly the Gangster Who does, so it's as much an adventure for you as it is for me, because, yeah, I mean, apart from Anal Cunts and Vamp, I don't really use that many Dream Eaters on a regular playthrough. It's usually just because of the fact that I'm showing them off, is really why I'm doing any of this. Anyway, I ran out of jokes for this, so I just decided to call it Slimy Shit. Don't worry, I'm not completely creatively bankrupt just yet. That's still to come when I find a Dream Eater that I decide to name Fuck You. But in any case, so, yeah. Again, the whole involvement of, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, it's partially there to set up, what Maleficent and Peter are actually going to be doing. But in turn, it does also serve as a bit of an introduction for, well, a certain other of our membership to sort of work his way into the fray and turn over a new leaf, so to speak. I don't need to tell you who it is, but let's just say it's somebody who's on his own little path of redemption, as he's there to bring them back, like he promised. But in any case, no more Dream Eaters we can really use for the moment, so, yeah, what we're going to be using for the moment in terms of our Dream Eaters is, well, Idiot Fandom and Anal Cunt, as per usual. And, I'm about to make a very big mistake, because I didn't know what I was supposed to do at this point, but, you'll see what my mistake is in a little bit. In the meantime, another dive sequence. Ready, set, dive! Yeah! By the way, I didn't actually have to do this dive sequence, I literally just did it again because I was confused as to whether or not this would activate the new plot threads that we have to, interact with Traverse Town, as indicated by the sparkly glow on top of it. But no, I'm literally just doing this again because, well, it gives you the option and it's not plot essential. So what you're seeing right now here is a complete waste of time. I get a gold, but really, that's the only thing that I get from this whole ordeal, so this is all just a waste of your fucking time. But I mean, on the plus side though, it does actually give me a chance to bring up something that, I'm not really too sure about, so maybe somebody who's a bit more of an expert of Dream Drop Distance can correct me, but I believe the music does change depending upon your ranking. Like, I remember earlier when I got bronze, and, the music changed to be a little bit more dramatic sounding, so does the music change based on your performance in the stages, or does it happen based on, what dive you happen to be in as Sora or Riku? I don't know, I mean, if the music is dynamic like that, that'd be quite interesting, but I'm not too sure. And it was right here, you can't hear it, but I completely facepalmed at that moment.
Huh? I'm back in Traverse Town.
Why, hello down there, Sora. I've been waiting.
You do know you can wait on the ground, right? Come down so we can talk.
Now?
Now? What do you mean, now? You're the one who said you were waiting.
You know, you're turning more into Neku every day. But listen, I'm glad you two showed up because...
You two? Does that mean Riku's here?
Yes, but you and he are still a world apart. He didn't seem especially worried, though. He knows he'll find you.
Yeah.
Just look at Neku. He and the others all found their game partners.
Oh, they're back home safe now?
Remember what I told you. Their existence is on the line. And the Reapers are dead set on erasing them for good. But they found refuge in this world. And luckily, each other too.
Reapers?
Right. If Neku and the others want to get back to where they came from, they need to win the Reapers' game. It's like a series of missions. Those are the rules of their home ground. Except, this time, the mission is a tough one. They're pitted against a Dream Eater that can summon 100 more like it. So, I was sort of hoping you and Riku could help us out. You have your Keyblades, and with those, we might still have a chance.
Well, I'm glad he's here with me.
If he is. Riku's on one side of the portal, and you're on the other. He might be by your side, he might be 1,000,000 miles away. You can't measure the distance in time or space. Even without the wall between you, it's hard to say.
Don't worry. He's with me, even when it might seem like he's not.
Then you two are lucky.
You and your friend are lucky too, Joshua.
I appreciate you saying that with conviction, even though you have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey!
Anyway, Neku and his partner are pinned down in the Fountain Plaza. I can count on you, right?
Always.
You know, despite being a nicer incarnation of, Joshua as he is here compared to, the regular World Ends With You, partially due to plot revelations, but, that's neither here nor there in this case. Yeah, similar to what I was mentioning with Flynn in, the grid. Yeah, I think Joshua also counts as another example of, fulfilling the same sort of, character who knows more than they're saying, wise, sagely, Jedi Master sort of character. But also it lays his dialogue with, a very sort of, practicality to how he speaks. Again, it's not very flat. I mean, he does have his abstract, flowery symbolism, obviously, but it's delivered in such a way which feels a bit more naturalistic in tone. So, I don't know. It's, again, for as much as people like to, crown Kingdom Hearts as being, very flowery and, darkness of the path of darkness, light, guidance, whatever sort of dialogue tropes, again, it does have, some fairly, fairly blunt and direct admissions of what it wants to say when it needs to be. It's really all dependent on the character and who's speaking. But regardless of such, yeah, these are some of the new things that you can purchase if you choose to indulge in a lot of the... I was about to call it the Mirage Arena, but no, if you choose to indulge in Flick Rush. I mean, I mentioned it in the previous part, but it would have been cool if we could have you know, maybe seen some more light cycle racing, had a few different tracks. I don't know. I guess maybe it wasn't really that sort of game, or they didn't really have the sort of budget to sort of expand upon that, but I don't know, I mean, it could have been quite cool to have a few themed tracks based on, you know, maybe Traverse Town, maybe a couple of other locations, both from this game, or potentially from the series, depending upon the assets you have, because, I mean, I think I might have mentioned this all the way back in Kingdom Hearts 1, or, maybe I didn't, but yeah, a bit of production history here, actually, is that, because they lost the source code for Kingdom Hearts 1 for the, you know, HD remixes, yeah, they actually got a lot of the models that they wanted for the Kingdom Hearts 1 HD versions from Dream Drop Distance. By the way, this is, you know, Idiot Fandom's ability. Rollin', 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 rawhide. Get those wagons rolling. It's not a very good ability, rawhide. So yeah, apart from getting some assets from Dream Drop Distance, well, yeah. I mean, they could have had their pick of the litter in terms of tracks that they could have constructed out of those assets from Kingdom Hearts 1, since they were, you know, going through the process of making HD collections as part of a convenience to the fans, so they could, you know, easily pick up all the games without, you know, indulging in having to buy, like, several different systems and handhelds, just so they could keep up with the franchise, and, yeah. That's why getting into Kingdom Hearts these days is easier than, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna hold back on that. It was a bit too dirty. I mean, not like it stopped me before, but anyway. We got a cutscene coming up. Oh yeah.
This is starting to wear me down. Can we get a timeout?
What? Miss me?
Sora?
I'll take it from here.
No. I don't need your help.
Of course you do. Where are your Dream Eaters? How else can you fight?
I don't need them anymore.
Oh, right. Your partner. Well, don't you want to make it out of the game? Who's gonna help her if you get hurt?
Okay, you win. I'll let you do the sweating.
Oh, Neku, you cheeky bogger. But in any case, though, we finally met up with our friends. Pay close attention to that little sewage grate that Sora's standing on. Might play, you know, a bit of a role a bit later on.
I know, just call it a hunch.
But in any case, though, it's time for another beat up all the enemy Sugar Me Do. And once again, it's also here where we get to meet some friends, because Sora didn't technically meet Shiki. But now he will. And it's also quite evident how much more social Sora is compared to Riku and, well, Neku, really. Both are very isolated little boys. So, whee! Splam! Yeah, you don't get any new reality shifts for revisiting worlds, and in turn, this is also the one world that you do revisit, so don't worry, this isn't going to pull a Kingdom Hearts 2 and have you, you know, have a lot of reused content, so you can breathe easy there. We're just seeing this world one more time.
He got away.
Sora.
So, you must be Neku's partner.
Yeah, I'm Shiki. Nice to meet you. Neku told me all about you.
Cool. But you should have seen him. He looked everywhere for you.
Hey, Sora, stop talking.
What? Why? You said you need her. That's a good thing.
That's sweet, Neku.
I need you to stop annoying me.
Well, I still think it's sweet. It's nice to be needed.
I'm sorry, is this a bad time? Because that Dream Eater we're after has retreated to the other imagining of this world.
Other imagining? You mean where Riku is?
Yes. He and our other friends will do what they can, but we'll just run ourselves in circles at this rate. We need to trap that thing in one place, and then we can finish it.
Trap it where?
The 3rd district.
Okay.
Joshua,
Yes, Neku?
tell me, are we really gonna make it home?
But Neku, I thought you couldn't afford to lose. Give up on yourself, and you give up on the world.
Right. So I'll see you there?
Huh? Me?
Yeah. You're my friend. It's your home, too.
Maybe it's you that's turning into Sora.
Huh?
Thanks.
Yes, trusted friendship between Neku and Josh. The deciding factor, one might say, between his existence and the end of all things. But yeah, it's also here where we start seeing Gangster Who as one of the enemies in this game, and I believe kind of similar to the Search Ghosts, they're there to pretty much, seek out Sora by the time their gauge fills up, and then they summon enemies to pretty much, come down and attack him. Yeah, not really too much to say. Anything else I can bring up in terms of, stuff as we commute back to the 3rd District? It's really to do with Shiki. I mentioned beforehand that her role in all this is that, again, she's a fashion designer, she used her best friend's appearance as her entry form, and yeah, by the end of The World Ends With You, you actually get to see what Shiki actually looks like, and you wanna know what she looks like? And I can't tell if this was meant to be an intentional reference or not, but yeah, Shiki's real appearance is Shion. Yeah, basically like a nerdier version of Shion. I don't know if they ever reveal her appearance in the World Ends With You game, but I did see in the anime, they don't technically show her face, but I did get a good enough glimpse to know that it was basically, Kingdom Hearts Shion with, like, glasses and, like, a very, kind of nerdy little ensemble. Well, I mean, nerdy, for the lack of a better phrase, it's a little bit less, perky compared to, like, what Shiki looks like now, but, yeah. I don't know. I found it pretty fun, and, a little nod, I guess perhaps to Kingdom Heartsian stuff, and that given how important Shiki does play with, the very Roxas-looking Neku. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing patterns where there are none, but hey, that's what happens when you're just trying to commute your way back and looking at idiot fandom trot his way around. I'm only really showing off this useless Dream Eater so it gets its day in the sun, as all idiot fandoms do. Like, insert whatever franchise you hate here. Oh, yes, I went there. Even though that's a dumb joke, and why I keep using it, I have no idea. But onwards to the 3rd District, where cutscenes will activate, we'll see our enemy of the now, and carry on.
I got it, Riku!
It's working. He pulled through for us.
We'll handle things here. You take care of the boss.
Will do!
Oh, dearie me. Now, we're gonna be having a bit of a gauntlet fight here between, Fucko Monkey, Wargoyle, and, one or two other Dream Eaters here and there. So yeah, our main enemy isn't, Fucko Monkey or whoever else. It's technically, well, that one Dream Eater you saw on the broomstick over there that felt very, well, ill-appropriate for this world. Almost as if it was a fantastic creature that required a sorcerer's apprentice to destroy. But yeah, anyway, that creature is known as Spelican, and it's, well, Sora's pretty much doing a favor for the World Ends With You characters because their mission as part of the Reaper's game was to destroy Spelican. Something that they technically, well, they're not able to do because the Dream Eaters don't obey the rules of the game, but luckily for them, they have their good buddy Sora there to help them out and, well, take it down a size. Although it's not really very difficult to do that, since Spelican, well, is about to get his in the next part as we see Riku's travel through Traverse Town. Although I will say though that our next Keyblade that we get from completing this world is well, basically the Keyblade that Fucko Monkey would have gotten if he was a Keyblade wielder. Yes, eat idiot fandom and grow fat. Laugh and grow fat, anal cunt. Yes, destroy him. Bounce up and down, making craters in the ground. Destroy them all. But yeah, as you can see right there, that's basically, Spelican using his na-na-na-na-na you can't hit me phase, and don't worry, Spelican will get his. But now we just have to dodge Wargoyle! Also, I don't know whether I'm just also hearing things once again, as, Wargoyle has a little nap, but, I swear to God, like some of the da-na-na-na, just, I don't know, sounds like it's taking a piece out of the Sound of Music. The hills are alive with the sound of Wargoyle! Oh shit, he's about to unleash his ultimate attack! And then, I don't know, maybe he'll just fuck off and go for a sleep. But yeah, the same strategies still apply between both Fucko Monkey and Wargoyle! So, not too much to really worry about in this stage, as Spelican summons his last Dream Eater. Yes indeed, the hills are alive with the sound of pain. Oh shit, it's chilled Zoidberg again. Well, I mean, I will say this time, the arena is a little bit better suited towards fighting chilled Zoidberg here compared to the other one because, well, for one thing, you don't have to worry about him constantly flying off and leaving the arena, so, yeah. Taking away elevation just leaves chilled Zoidberg to be one cooked crab. Delicious. Mm-mm. Serve him up with a bit of caviar, and rip him apart so you can have some fried lobster. Tasty. And now we fade to a cutscene.
Not again!
Hey Josh, where'd it go?
Somewhere else. Out of Traverse Town, and out of my reach. We'll just have to let it go.
Great.
So we failed the mission?
I'll go after it.
What?
Come on, I'm not an actual player. Can't I bend the rules?
Well, I guess the rules of the world don't apply if your hearts are connected. Right, Sora? That's how you roll.
Right. Then it's settled.
Sora. Thanks. It wasn't easy. You made it easier.
Yeah.
Wow, Neku, you've changed.
Huh? You think?
Yeah, you're less dorky.
What?
Once you find your friend, Sora, you should come hang out in our town.
Definitely. See you in Shibuya.
Sure. It's a deal.
Anything I should pass on to Riku?
Nah. I'll see him soon.
Well now, see you in Shibuya. I mean, speaking truthfully, I would genuinely like to see the world ends with you returning Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know. Yeah, it would make for a really cool world in my opinion, but well, given current events with Kingdom Hearts 4, Sora technically is in a Shibuya, but just not the one you'd expect. But in any case, fairly short part, but that's where we leave off for Sora's for the time being, so yeah, check the forecast and I think it's about time for bed. Anyway, next time on Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance we tackle Riku's scenario and, well, I'm Solidus-Skully and good night everybody.